I see a lot of players wanting to go, in this offseason, a lot of players are going to want to go to the Fever.
The Indiana Fever just pulled off the impossible. They've gone from being the punching bag of the league to the hottest free agent destination in the WNBA. How? 2 words, Caitlin Clark. There's a perfect storm brewing in Indiana that's catching the eye of every star player looking for a new home.
This time it's very obvious. They need depth, they need defense, and they're trying to win right now. They cannot really bridge things any longer.
In this video, we'll share what 10 top free agents really think about Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. These aren't just role players. We're talking about all-stars and former champions who could take the Fever from playoff contenders to the top in one season. And we've got a bonus 11th name on our list. It's so unexpected, it might just break the internet. Before we break it down, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Are you ready? Let's go.
Are you in a position where you can add some pieces?
Yes, we are. We're definitely in a position, and I would think that if you are a smart basketball player and you watch the way she plays, you would want to play with her.
Kelsey Mitchell has been the heart and soul of the Indiana Fever for 7 seasons, but her future with the team hangs in the balance. As an unrestricted free agent, Mitchell's potential departure has sent shockwaves through the franchise. But with Caitlin Clark's arrival, the dynamic has shifted dramatically, with them being great teammates on and off the court. Mitchell's offensive firepower is undeniable. She averaged 19.2 points per game last season, including a blistering stretch of 19 20-plus point games throughout the year. Now, imagine that scoring punch paired with Clark's playmaking ability. It's a backcourt combination that could keep opposing coaches up at night. But what does Mitchell really think about Clark?
Getting a little bit more shine and getting the recognition that you deserve, but maybe weren't necessarily getting before.
No, it's a great question. I think that I think the reality of it is that I don't think people would know what else he squared, so shout out to Caitlin. That's just the reality. I think she's done an unbelievable job of bringing, obviously her own fans and people that support her. But, for me, I kind of laugh at it and I embrace it at the same time because I've always kind of flew under the radar. I've always kind of been that person or that player, very conservative, very introvert. So now I get to see the flip side of it. And it's kind of funny. I can laugh about it because I know it's come from a genuine place, but I embrace it from a standpoint of like people not guaranteed to see me play, and now that they do, I just hope I do right by it,
The Fever have options to keep their homegrown star. They can core Mitchell, offering her a supermax deal of about $250,000 next year and exclusive negotiating rights.
You've changed the world in so many ways. You've done it with so much grace. And I'm so happy to take the floor with you, to be a part of this experience.
Mitchell's continued pairing with Clark has fans dreaming big, but there's an even more intriguing possibility on the horizon. A 9-time All-Star with a championship pedigree is exploring her options once again. What could her arrival mean for the Fever's title aspirations? Enter Nneka Ogwumike, the 2016 WNBA MVP and perennial All-Star. Nneka's impact on both ends of the floor is undeniable. In the 2024 season, she averaged 16.6 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game while shooting a remarkable 40% from beyond the arc. Her ability to guard multiple positions and play both power forward and center roles would perfectly complement Aaliyah Boston's inside presence. But what does Ogwumike think about potentially joining forces with Caitlin Clark?
I mean, I thought that they were professional, like as anyone at this level would be. I'm always impressed by the two of them. I think it was also really fun to see them playing together tonight. They had some synergy and the maturity that they have going in, not even just being here at All-Star.
She's already praised Clark's impact, stating, "You can't deny her impact." Imagine the possibilities of pairing Clark's electrifying play with Nneka's championship experience and versatility. Championship experience is invaluable, but what if the Fever's true X factor is youth and potential? The catch? Her current team won't let her go without a fight.
That one's missed by Odyssey. Half-court key by Sabali, and she gets it! Welcome back, Satu!
Enter Satu Sabali, the Dallas Wings unicorn who's been turning heads across the league. At just 25, Sabally had a breakout season in 2023, averaging an impressive 19.4 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game. Her versatility on both ends of the court earned her a second All-Star selection. Here's Satu sharing her admiration about Clark and the Fever fan base, both in Indiana and elsewhere.
Caitlin is an amazing generational talent, and she's going to do amazing things. But Caitlin is the face right now, and that's also good. She's selling out gyms. Why would you hate against that? We had a sold-out home opener. I think it was a practice game, like it wasn't even serious. We benefited from that because now we have all our fans there, and they're excited, and you have new people coming into a market. She is her own economy, and that is amazing because she's the reflection of what should happen in women's sports.
But here's where things get interesting. Sabally recently signed with WME Sports, the same agency that represents Aaliyah Boston. This connection has Fever fans buzzing about the possibility of uniting these two young talents. And remember Amber Cox, the new Fever GM? She was Sabally's old boss. Imagine a front court featuring Boston's dominance in the paint and Sabally's ability to stretch the floor and defend multiple positions.
Because there were way too many Caitlin fans in our area. But like, it just kudos because it's amazing to see so many people in women's basketball jerseys. It's amazing to see the excitement and the joy that comes out of that.
As exciting as a potential Sabally-Boston pairing is, the Fever might have their sights set on an even more electrifying addition. What if Indiana could land a player who not only matches Caitlin Clark's three-point prowess, but brings championship experience to boot? The Las Vegas Aces cap crunch might just open the door for a move that could redefine the WNBA's balance of power.
You know, I've been in this program.
Caitlin Clark! Caitlin Clark!
I love it. I don't even remember what I was saying.
Enter Kelsey Plum, the sharpshooter who's been lighting up scoreboards across the league. Plum's three-point accuracy is nothing short of jaw-dropping, with a blistering 41.4% success rate from beyond the arc in 2023. But it's not just about quantity. Plum averaged 5.3 attempts per game, proving she can maintain her efficiency even with a high volume of shots. Here's Plum talking about how she has supported Clark throughout her big college milestones.
Kelsey, you have been so unbelievably gracious. Caitlin's father, Brent, wanted me to thank you for the help that you gave his daughter and family navigate all these eyes, all this pressure. How were you so gracious in this moment?
You know, I think that for me, when I was in that position, I just wanted some love. And I think that, you remember how you feel and you try to pass it on. And I know that, whoever comes next, Caitlin will remember that and she'll do the same.
The Aces' potential salary cap squeeze could force them to make some tough decisions. With the likes of Aja Wilson and Jackie Young already locked in, Plum might find herself as the odd woman out. This is where the Fever could swoop in and add a proven winner to their roster.
Plum, nasty step back and the hit from deep.
Wow.
While offense sells tickets, defense wins championships. Enter Gabby Williams, a defensive dynamo who could be the missing piece in Indiana's championship puzzle. But here's the twist. What if her limited WNBA action in 2024 wasn't a setback, but a setup for an explosive comeback? Williams' 2024 WNBA season was brief, appearing in just 12 games due to overseas commitments. But don't let those numbers fool you. In that short stint, she averaged 10.3 points, 4.0 rebounds, and 3.7 assists per game, showcasing her all-around potential. Imagine her and Caitlin doing these plays on back-to-back possessions.
Can prevent that tonight. Gabby Williams with the pick. Oh, behind the back to Jewel. Hello! Showtime on a Wednesday night.
But Cowan, who couldn't finish, behind the back again for Clark, give her another assist and a chance for a three-point.
The real story, however, unfolded on the international stage. Williams played a pivotal role in France's silver medal run at the 2024 Paris Olympics, demonstrating her ability to perform under pressure on the global stage. Her defensive prowess and improved offensive game caught the eye of scouts worldwide. Williams' admiration for Clark goes back since college, when she tweeted this when Caitlin produced a 40-point triple-double in March of 2023. Williams' philosophy aligns perfectly with what the Fever need. She once stated, "I believe that defense is just as important as offense, and I take pride in being able to contribute on both ends of the floor." This two-way mentality could be the key to elevating Indiana's young core from promising to dominant. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you. Now back to the action.
This is a place where players can come and get better and be surrounded by an organization that supports you. They're going to have everything they need to be successful.
As the Fever build their defensive identity, one name keeps resurfacing in team discussions. Despite playing less than half the season, Temi Fagbenlei's presence was felt every time she stepped on the court. What makes her so valuable, and why are the Fever determined to bring her back?
Fagbenlei tips it away, and off and running, Caitlin Clark wins the pass, thread the needle, my goodness!
Temi Fagbenlei's 2024 season with the Indiana Fever was a roller coaster ride. Injuries to her shoulder, thumb, and foot limited her to just 22 games, but her impact was undeniable when healthy. The Fever's defense struggled mightily without her, finishing with the second worst defensive rating in the league at 107.5 points allowed per 100 possessions. When on the court, Fagbenlei significantly improved Indiana's overall defensive rating, showcasing her ability to anchor the team's defensive schemes. Here's Temi showing her love for the team and for Caitlin.
I'm just very proud of this whole team for how we persevered throughout the season, especially from the beginning, how we started to now. It's just a story of growth, of resilience, of kind of just strength and figuring it outness, you know? I always say, like, we're not perfect, but we found a way to achieve our goal.
The big question now is Fagbenlei's health. Can she stay on the court consistently? If so, she could be the key to transforming the Fever's defense from a liability into a strength. The team's interest in bringing her back speaks volumes about her importance to their long-term plans.
Catherine, darling! I am so proud of you. Congratulations on Rookie of the Year. So very well deserved. You've shown that not only do you belong, but you're here to stay.
Defense wins championships, but you still need to put points on the board. The Fever might have found their missing piece in Odyssey Sims, a guard who once averaged 17 points per game. What caused her fall from all-star status? And why are teams suddenly clamoring for her signature?
Accolades, she's Rookie of the Month, Player of the Month, back-to-back Player of the Week, as she has put forth just a...
Sims' journey through the WNBA has been a roller coaster ride. She suited up for 6 different teams in 8 years, showcasing her resilience and adaptability. But it's her recent performances that have caught the eye of teams looking to bolster their backcourt. In 2024, Sims proved she still has plenty left in the tank. During a stint with the Dallas Wings, she lit up the scoreboard with 17.2 points per game on a hardship contract. She followed that up by averaging 10.8 points and starting 10 games for the Los Angeles Sparks. Her efficiency was off the charts, finishing the season with a career-high 52% field goal percentage. Here's Odyssey sharing her admiration for Clark and the Fever during a post-game conference.
I mean, everybody's been watching Caitlin. She's a great player. She's playing at a very high level, especially with her assists. Like, there's a lot of shots she turned down because she was looking for her teammates. I mean, that just speaks volume of how she is as a player. I don't know her as a person, but she's a great player. What she does, what she's been doing since game 1 till now. Got nothing but respect for her. She did her thing tonight. Just awesome all around.
Sims' playmaking skills and scoring touch could be the perfect complement to Caitlin Clark's game. Her ability to create her own shot and facilitate for others would take pressure off the rookie sensation. But it's not just about stats. Sims brings valuable experience and a hunger to prove herself. As the Fever stack their roster with proven talent, one name keeps surfacing in hushed conversations. She's faced adversity, represented her country, and now stands at a crossroads. Could this Canadian sensation be the final piece to Indiana's championship aspirations? Enter Kia Nurse, a sharpshooting guard with a wealth of international experience. After a devastating ACL tear sidelined her for the entire 2022 season, Nurse fought her way back to the court in 2023. Her return wasn't just about personal redemption, it was a testament to her resilience and determination to reclaim her spot among the WNBA's elite.
It's been great to see Caitlin kind of step into our league, and she's definitely put up some numbers. She's had a couple of growing pains here and there too, but all of us went through that as a rookie.
Nurse's leadership on the Canadian national team has been nothing short of exceptional. Her performances in international competitions have solidified her reputation as a clutch player who thrives under pressure. In the 2024 WNBA season, Nurse showcased her three-point prowess, posting a career-high 48% effective field goal percentage. Imagine a backcourt where Clark's electric passes find Nurse spotting up beyond the arc, ready to rain threes on unsuspecting defenses.
But protecting your space is huge, and especially because there is so much kind of on her shoulders, and I think, she has to handle it in a quick span of time too. You don't even really get a lot of time to digest that. Your college career is done, because then you get drafted, then you get thrown in the WNBA.
As the Fever's perimeter takes shape, a titan of the hardwood watches from afar. Tina Charles, once the most dominant force in women's basketball, stands at a crossroads. What could convince this living legend to join forces with Caitlin Clark, potentially rewrite WNBA history, and finally secure a championship during her legendary career?
Yeah, I mean, the energy that we're getting, the reception, the eyes that we're getting on us, it's amazing. And it's just because of that new generation that's coming in.
Tina Charles's journey through the WNBA has been nothing short of extraordinary. A former MVP and 8-time All-Star, Charles has left an indelible mark on the league, but recent years have seen her bouncing between teams, searching for that elusive championship ring. Her stats, however, tell the story of a player who's far from done. In the 2024 season, Charles put up impressive numbers, averaging 16.6 points and 7.6 rebounds per game.
Obviously, we know who Caitlin Clark is and what she's been her impact in this league and especially this year. So however we can get it, I'll take it for me personally. So just thankful that I'm able to be a part of it and still be here to witness it. Yeah.
What makes Charles such an intriguing prospect for the Fever? It's not just her on-court production. Her experience and leadership could be invaluable for a young team on the rise. Charles has played alongside young stars before, contributing to playoff runs with the Washington Mystics and Phoenix Mercury. Her versatility allows her to play multiple positions, providing the flexibility Indiana needs as they build around Clark and their young core. Speaking of leadership, there's one player the Fever is thinking long and hard about re-signing. Erica Wheeler, the undrafted guard who became an All-Star MVP with Indiana, is a free agent. Here's Wheeler describing her relationship with Clark.
All we do is have fun. With Caitlin Clark, who never takes anything serious, I tell people all the time, she's really a kid at heart.
Wheeler's time with the Fever is full of history, both ups and downs, and a never-say-die attitude that has made her a fan favorite. Re-signing her is more than just a feel-good story. It provides continuity and motivation for the team.
They're lighthearted, so they allow us to have fun. But there's moments where we need to be serious, and we are serious, but majority of the time we having fun, because you gotta understand the outside world was really trying to get inside this building. We just didn't let it. And having fun is a great way to kind of keep that up.
But let's talk numbers. She is one of the highest paid players in the league, and it's just too much for someone that rides the bench. Will she be willing to give up money for more guaranteed years? Or maybe the Fever creates a coaching role for her.
When you think big picture, you came back to this franchise to ultimately help them get back to the playoffs as a leader and as a player, and I know there are bigger goals, but to have accomplished that, what does it mean to you?
It just shows the type of group that we had that, the start didn't look very promising, and how it just was able to just capitalize on the break and just make a run and really just play some great basketball. It just shows the work that we all put in. So for me to come back and witness that, it's probably one of the best feelings.
And guess who number 11 is? Remember this?
Look, SVP, reality is coming.
Okay.
There's levels to this thing.
Well, Diana Taurasi is a free agent too. As the season progressed, Taurasi has really softened on Clark. Here's her hugging Caitlin during one of their last games together. And her last press conference, all flowers for Caitlin.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. What Caitlin's been able to do in her short career so far has just been nothing short of remarkable. And the one thing that I really love about her, she loves the game. You can tell she's put the work in. And even, throughout her short WNBA career, it's been a lot of pressure, a lot of things thrown at her, and she keeps showing up and keeps getting better every single game. So her future is super bright, and being a veteran and being in this league for a long, long time, it's pretty cool to see that, and going into the future.
Imagine a veteran Taurasi, known for her scoring and Mamba mentality, mentoring a young Clark as a parting gift. This will surely turn heads. The Indiana Fever are on the brink of something special. With Caitlin Clark at the helm and a roster brimming with potential, they're not just rebuilding, they're reloading. The free agents we've discussed could turn this team into an instant contender. Imagine a lineup with Clark's playmaking and shooting, Kelsey Mitchell's scoring, Nneka Ogwumike's inside presence, Aaliyah Boston's dominance in the paint, and Satu Sabali's all-around play. Then you have Lexi as the first off-the-bench hitting threes to secure momentum. That's a recipe for success that has the entire league on notice. But it's not just about the names on paper. It's about the culture shift in Indiana. Players want to be part of this movement. The Fever aren't just promising a paycheck. They're offering a chance to make history. As the pieces fall into place, one question remains. Are we witnessing the birth of the WNBA's next dynasty? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.